Good morning, it's Roz here, and I'm just glancing at my little controls here, and it looks like internet strength is a bit in and out. Interesting, isn't it? Beautiful morning, lovely to be here. Thank you for being here. I'm going to get straight into the card reading. Now, just a reminder that it's a general reading as well for anyone that might be new here. This is a general card spread reading that I do in the mornings at 8 o'clock to help you gain some clarity, have some guidance, tune into your own intuition, give you some practice and all of those things. So tune into your own guidance right now, and we'll move over into the cards in a sec. I've just got these hellos. Hi Sharon, how are you this morning? And we've got Judy here this morning on the Be Live. And we've got Diane over here on, I would say that would be my Boundy page in Facebook. I do have it streaming to the 5 places or 6 places, I can't remember. So we'll get into it. And do be aware, oops, that's the one thing I didn't check. It was the absolute alignment of that again. So here's the card deck that I'm using again for those that may not have seen it before. It's the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck, and it's Sarah Marchetti's the artist. So I'll leave that there if you would like to purchase your own deck. You've got it there whilst we're chatting. What we've got is the 5 card layout as I usually do. So standard, it's what I'm doing. It's the one I'm doing. And we've got Letza over on the Be Live as well, the mytimetv.live. Nice to have you here too. Thank you. Now, 5 card spread in the layout of the workspace, home space, unexpected at the top. We've got your role there, and it is the outcome in the centre. So we're starting with the letter in business. Now, we did have letter over here yesterday. It's something that keeps popping up actually quite frequently. So it's actually showing the trend really, or the importance of having communication in written form and having it so that it's correct. In the business space and place, to me, it's actually making it a little more formal. It could be a contractual. It could be more legal. It could be that it's something that's writing out your plans, a business plan, or it's writing out programs that you're going to do for your work, do a list of to-dos. It can be anything from that realm of even a note that you're sending to somebody, just as a quick text or something. All of that's covered, in my opinion, by this letter. It's the written form and using our words and using them carefully. My sense of it this morning is that we need to be using our words carefully because the words have power, and they actually do express that undercurrent of frequency that we don't see, and we're sending that to others as we communicate. So do be careful of what words you're using in your day. Sometimes we just don't know which of what we're saying is going to have a lifetime effect on someone else. So, and I've even had that where I've picked up something that's been said. You just be out enjoying coffee with family or friends. You'd hear something that's been said at a table somewhere. It's not meant for you. You're not eavesdropping or anything, but it's just something that can, it was what affected my mind at the time. As far as I heard it, I picked it up and it really meant something for that moment. Sometimes it can be as brief but as strong as that. Even though that's words spoken, there are times where we see something written that really affects us. So this is written word that we're looking at today, and it can be snippets. It's not the War and Peace book type of thing. Otherwise we'd have book there. So think of what way letter is speaking to you today in your workspace. The young lady, we've got, oh, hi Tina, how are you this morning? Wonderful to see you here too. We've got the young lady in our home space. So that could be that you've got some daughters around, or a young woman, teenager, or you're a young woman, teenager, or you're feeling like a young woman or teenager or a child or whatever. To me, it's not quite at that childlikeness. There is some experience in this young lady. It's also that to me, it's and the fact that it's positioned in the home space, it really is bringing in that feminine energy of the nurturing, and you can sense that the love and the flowing of where thoughts might be going back over. It's looking back in the past, because when we actually do the readings in cards, it tends to be anything that's the left is past, anything the right is future. That's what the training is. And this is what she's still yet to. She's looking back at the past, not really what's coming up for her future. So it is a bit of time to reflect. And since we are coming up towards the end of the year, like it's the 28th of December today, and we haven't got much left of this year, it is probably some time to reflect and sense into what our year's been. Where has it taught us that nurturing, feminine way of looking at things? It has been a very difficult year for many people. In fact, the whole world as a world, and even as Mother Earth, with so much that's happened as disasters, and the many earthquakes and things that are happening, and there's going to be more to come. It's those difficulties that we can reflect on and wonder, what have we learnt through all this, and where is it going to go? Even though not looking forward at the moment, it's looking at that, reflecting on what's been and how that's been. Bring it back to the heart space and have it be that, delving into. That's what I'm feeling about that. And being in the home space too, it's certainly going to be affecting those around us, or we are being affected by those around us, to have that moment where we really need to. It's feeling like a need to, just to feel, to have some form or sense of purpose. So it has been one of those types of years, I think, where we've the length of time that it's gone on for, feels like it's gone on for, or just whizzed past. It just feels like we're lost. So finding our way again, and that direction, which we'll come to in a minute. The young man, this is the older man, so there's a lot of sage, strong wisdom I'm feeling in this. And the older man is the one that's going to be looking into the future and seeing what's coming forward, and sensing that strength, standing our ground, being in our purpose and moving it forward, and looking for what is the work that needs to be done. We're going to be able to do it, because there is, I wouldn't say catch up, but there is going to be some hard work ahead. It's not going to be all breezy breezy, easy peasy even. It's just going to be, persist. I'm feeling it's like, what is next, and taking a huge step. That's a real feeling I've got within me at the moment. Taking that huge step, moving it forward, actually putting the full body strength into what we're about to move into, and that, for today. So there's something that we probably might have been procrastinating about, and needing to get started, get moving. Do that today. So that's part of what's going to pop into your day unexpectedly as well, because that is the position that's sitting in the unexpected. Now our role is, here we have got the compass. So as far as in our home space, and the younger lady doing that reflection, and it is a bit that wondering, wow, it's like we have had a bomb hit us, and there certainly has been that happening in the world too. All that feels like we've been hit full on. Reflecting on it, realigning. It is setting our compass again. We've had the compass in our spreads a little bit lately as well, so just still hold that compass in our hand. It's our responsibility to look for and find that direction that we're needing to move into. So with that strength, take that move, and trust it that we are moving in that direction that we need to be, but as well for all of the humanity for what's the good for all. We're needing to actually begin that connection on a more real aspect. We've realised, with pandemic, that we're not alone. It is a globe. It is the world being influenced by all that we do in each and every way. So, and it doesn't matter that we're just one person, one individual. All of it needs to be realigning, needs to, that it is the interconnection of every person, all energies. So realign that, sit in your space to actually sense into that, feel into that, and then decide what direction, what way you're going to do that, help that along. Be you, because that's the purpose of what we're here for, is being us in what is. Here's our outcome. It is change. There's going to be some change happening today. Whether it's in just the way that we communicate with each other and connect, or whether it's we're going to move house. Someone might be moving out there today and have all of that challenge of big moves. This is the resettling, it's the rearrangement, it's change, and it can be on the smallest level of moving something around in a room. It doesn't have to be the full house. We can move something around, reorganise, reset. It can be even just resetting our inner space as well. So, and that comes with that we're needing to realign to actually have that compass pointing in the direction that we need to be going. And of course, that's going to be the perfect change, the perfect way that we're needing to step forward into our day. Because it's just the guidance for today. This isn't a long-term card spread reading for what's ahead for the 2021. There are many others who have done those spreads or done those predictions already. Just taking each step as it comes, realigning as you need it to, sitting to actually spend that time. And, doing that. Spending the time with your family, your friends, your workspace, the way that you live, living your life authentically, because it's all that's where you are. It's what you're here for, is to live your life. And we are connected. It's what I do remind people of fairly frequently. And I love using the cards as part of that guidance, just to feel the energies that's floating around. And just as a reminder, didn't realise I had such a crooked top on. Just as a reminder that you don't have to have any tools besides yourself, that self, that inner you, the soul, the connection that you have with what is that spirit, the source, God. In whatever way that you need to feel that connection, just move into that gently and feel just trying to find the right words. Sometimes the words themselves even don't come. Just feel it. Sitting in your space, a nice happy space. Closing your eyes and just feeling that inner heart space, that soul space, that whatever you want to feel it and call it type space. It's just really letting the shoulders drop and the eyes close, just relaxing it all and feeling whatever you feel. There's no way to describe it, but do it. So thank you for being here again for my daily live stream of the card spread that I love doing and sharing. So if you feel that you need anything that goes a little deeper in guidance, in helping you along getting some clarification, or just needing to suss something out, that the cards, or straight mediumship, or whatever way I can help, there are some other tools. I do the hypnosis, as you can tell with the branding, I suppose it's called the Hypnosis Plus, and the Boundy site. I mean, it's got stuff in there that are the services I do. I am available. I'm not closing down at all over the break. Most of what I do is able to be done online. So just connect with me. Send me a direct message via the messenger. There is a chatbot thing on the Boundy site. I think I do it's the messenger one anyway. Where you get that little thing and we'll be able to chat. So Thank you for being here again, and I anticipate that I'll be here at 8 o'clock again tomorrow morning, all things being good and equal, and being technology being available, basically. So lovely to see you all here. Thank you again, and I'm going to leave it there. So be the best you that you can be, and namaste till tomorrow morning. Bye for now.